Did the Pokemon anime make a secret Hanukkah special in 2002? The standalone episode, Just Waiting on a Friend, sees Ash, Misty, and Brock traveling through some cold mountainous regions. Cold? Like December? When they come across a woman named Lokoko and her Ninetales. Ninetales? Like Hanukah? Ever since I saw this picture online, Ninetales has been a Hanukkah Pokemon for me because, look, I mean, he's a fire type, and he's got 9 little things that stick up, just like a Hanukah. You might be going, wait, first of all, isn't it called a menorah? And no, the one for Hanukkah is called a Hanukah. And second, you might be going, wait, aren't there only 8? Because there's 8 days. Well, there's one for each day, and then there's one extra helper candle, the Shamash, that lights all of the others. So there are 9 on Hanukah, just like 9 tails on a Ninetales. Since it is so cold and treacherous out, Lokoko invites Ash and friends back to her mansion, and Brock, being the individual that he is instantly smitten with Lokoko and agrees to go back with them to the mansion. Team Rocket follows them, wanting to steal their Pikachu. While Team Rocket is sneaking about the mansion, they come into a room that is filled to the brim at first with what they think is gold coins, but turns out to instead be cookies. But I mean, come on. Edible gold. Gelt, of course, is chocolate on the inside, but I mean, the coincidences keep piling up. Team Rocket continues to explore the mansion after they've had their fill of cookies, and they find their way into a room filled to the brim with potato chips. Potato chips, which are fried to make. Almost like potato latkes, or just anything fried with oil, because of course Hanukkah is the miracle of the oil lasting over 8 nights when there was only enough to last for 1 in the Jewish temple once it was reclaimed by the Maccabees. So, the coincidences keep coinciding. That wasn't on purpose. I'm gonna keep it. But it turns out, in fact, that all of these snacks that Team Rocket have been finding have been fake. For you see, Lokoko wasn't even real. They were all illusions created by a 250-year-old Ninetales. When his master left the mansion 250 years ago, he loyally stayed behind, even as the servants slowly left over the course of the next couple decades, because the master was only supposed to be gone for, I forget if they said a week or a month, but he was not supposed to be gone for so long. But still, Ninetales waited. But when he saw Brock reminded him of his old master. They look very similar, so he tries to create a perfect environment to trick Brock into staying. Of course, that doesn't end up happening. Ash and Misty see through the illusion before Brock does, because he's so love-smitten by the false image of a beautiful woman. Brock. They managed to convince the Ninetales that what he was doing was wrong, and the Ninetales realizes this, and just as they're having an emotional moment about this loyal animal waiting 250 years for the return of his master, I mean, my heartstrings, Team Rocket then shows up and snatches the Ninetales, and they're like, we're going to take him away, we are going to steal him, and then of course, Ash and friends free him, and they blast Team Rocket off. So we have a symbol of somebody trying to steal the light. Hanukah? Listen, okay, it's all kind of surface level. The message, while a great message for this episode of not forcing expectations upon others, that's not the message of Hanukkah, but on the surface level, there are a lot of things that made me go, oh, you know what? Not Hanukkah-esque, and I will take what I can get in terms of Hanukkah specials. The implication of a over 250-year-old Ninetales who then can create whole illusions, like make leaves look like food that Team Rocket can eat, and create a whole woman who's able to speak and have coherent conversations in English with Brock and his companions. That's crazy! And then this episode ends with the Ninetales leaving the mansion to go off and explore the world on its own. I wish we kind of explored more of this Ninetales, I mean, who's lived so long and filled with such dedication that he basically also became a psychic type in addition to fire type. I just think that it's really cool, and I wish we got to see more of that, or that he maybe even joined Brock on his adventures. But alas, this was a pretty standalone episode, but it was a good one. The stories of the Ninetales tugged on my heartstrings because I am a sucker for animals and dogs in particular. So I thoroughly enjoyed watching this, and it wasn't not Hannukah-esque. So if you want to check it out for that purpose, tonight is the 7th night of Hanukkah. We still got another, and it's a yearly holiday. You can revisit it in the future if you're seeing this after it's posted. So let me know down in the comments below, what do you think of this being a Hanukkah special? And are there other secret Hanukkah specials out there that may not be overtly Hanukkah specials like the Rugrats, but that you enjoy nonetheless? Let me know that down in the comments below as well. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good week.